Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carrice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness. Tune in now on hot7025fm.com. Right now to Hotlyte right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine as Carrice, and listen, we gotta make up for some lost time, okay? Because I had the one, the only. I already told y'all he's super handsome. He's smooth too. He got that little smooth. He got that smooth melanin up in him too. And listen, he's a dope ass artist. Like you can have all those attributes, right? But you can be trash, but no, not this guy, okay? And I'm about to show you exactly why he's here today. So, without further ado, we got Sleepy Loco in the building. How you feel?
I'm feeling great. I'm
You
feeling
feeling
great.
good?
How you feeling?
You had a long day today. I'm feeling fantastic.
It's still a long day because I still got more to do after this. But
See, that's what bosses do. That's what the boss life is like.
Hey, we plan and we execute.
Yes. Sometimes you just get a little bit of sleep, right? And sometimes you be sleepy.
Sometimes you don't get no sleep.
Right. And you just be sleepy, right? How'd you get that name, Sleepy Loco?
I got it from my uncle. They used to call him Sleepy back in the day, so I just adopted it from him as a kid, and the Loco came later from me just proving myself in the streets.
Listen, we talked about the streets behind the scenes, but I need to know a little bit more about these streets, okay? Because, are we talking about, I'm going up and down the street, we playing hide and go get it type of streets? What
Right.
we when we say streets, you know what I mean? What does that mean?
So, where I'm from, Memphis, Tennessee, the environment, everywhere you are, anything can happen anytime.
Okay.
So, even if you're not a street person, right, you still in the streets because you have to navigate around it when you go to work, when you go pick up your kids, when you go get something to eat. You in the streets and anything can happen, so you got to move. You got to be on point.
So how you feel about still living there? What's your thoughts on that?
It's where I'm from, so it's my natural environment, it's my habitat. So honestly, I probably won't live there forever.
Yeah.
Honestly. But I will always find Memphis special.
Right,
so
of course.
I'm going to always probably have a property out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my kids some land for them when they get grown type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'll always be back and forth, but one day I'll probably be living out here on the West Coast because I love y'all weather. It's not as humid as back at home.
I'm telling you, you came in you brought the good weather.
Yeah.
Because last week, man, the weather was not looking good. Okay, it was super windy, cold, and then hot. This weather didn't know what it wanted to do. But you came here with this good energy. You brought this good weather with you. So I'm glad you got a chance to enjoy it. Today was perfect. Tonight, you lay by the pool, do whatever you have to do, soak it up.
Man, these last 2 days were feeling so great.
Right. So what you been doing these last 2 days? You been enjoying Vegas?
Just doing interviews, doing live performances, platforms and stuff.
Where were you performing at?
Well, I did this platform called Overlooked Heroes.
Okay.
So it was more so like a live but still pre-recorded performance where I wasn't necessarily on a stage in front of people, but we had this cool little backdrop behind me, and I had my team pull up, and he had the microphone come out.
So you talking about Cam?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Cam.
Yeah.
Listen.
No, not Cam. I haven't worked with Cam.
You haven't worked with Cam.
I know who you're talking about though. I do want to work with Cam.
Okay.
For sure. I need you to link me with him.
I got you.
But this guy, I think his name is Sean Bennett. He got a platform called Overlooked Heroes.
Yeah. So they do the freestyle.
Mm-hmm. And I killed it.
I saw your post.
Yeah.
That's where I saw it. I got chills on my legs just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
I appreciate
it.
Look
at you with the red mic and everything. I saw you out there.
Mm-hmm. No, I
like that spot. That's that, like you said, that backdrop. It's beautiful.
It's perfect, especially for the message that I was providing on that song.
Yeah,
I felt like it was perfect.
Right.
So yeah.
So what kind of messages do you provide? When you're doing music, what is it that you're trying to tell people? What if you had to say, and obviously we know all your songs are not going to be the same.
Facts.
But let's say 3 things that you really focus on when you're talking and you're giving your message out to the people.
Okay, so my main message to overall, the overall fans that I got and just people who listen to me is stay motivated, stay consistent, go get some money. You feel me? Yes. Whatever you do, go get you some money. Don't give up on yourself. That's my overall message. To the youth, it's more so whatever you do, be smart about it. Don't be no dummy out here. Don't sell yourself short because you only get to be young once. You know what I'm saying? And to the women, I tell them to just celebrate themselves, specifically black women, but just all women in general.
Shout out black women.
Shout out black women, you know what I'm saying? But for the black women, I just tell them celebrate themselves. They black queens. No matter what you do or how you do it, you feel me? Always love yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got multiple messages that I put out in the music, but I also tell the fuck niggas hey, come get this shit. You know what I'm saying? This was gonna happen to you. So it's a lot of different messages in the music, but for the most part, I think that whatever you listening for is what you gonna gain from it. I got music kind of for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you just want to have fun and shake ass, I got music for that too.
Yes. And he got gear for that too. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later. Let's talk about life freestyle, because you were just talking about how you like to, you know, sometimes you gotta tell these dudes what it is.
Right.
Were you talking to anybody in the life freestyle? I just got questions. Like,
so look, this is so hilarious because, all right, yes and no.
Okay.
Whenever I write my music, I'm never really just specifically talking about one person, because normally the type of people that I don't like or that I get into it with or that I bump heads with, they all have the same issues. They all be inconsistent. They all be broke. And it almost always have a female in the middle. So in life freestyle in general, it's this one dude that always come in under certain songs that I got, and he feel like
what's his name? I'm about to meet your mic. What's his name?
But
okay,
whenever dude post on my shit, like he always apply what my lyrics is to what's going on in his life, like as if I'm writing my songs for him. I'm not writing my music for you. But if the shoe fit, wear that motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how it is. And when I make my music, especially my gangster music, I'm trying to be as disrespectful as I can. So if you take it how you take it, then you taking it how you take it. Right. And it is what it is. But the other people that's around you that's bumping it, they gonna be like this, like, damn, that nigga going hard. You gonna be the only one feel away about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I try not to really just buy too much into that shit, especially writing about people, because I'm not into like beef rapping. Now, if we want to do a rap battle, if you feel like you can rap better than me and you want to like stand across from me with microphones or whatever, or we can be at a table, somebody beating or whatever, I know I'm an out rapper nigga, so it ain't none of that.
Right.
You feel me?
So was this a freestyle?
Life freestyle was a freestyle, but it wasn't like off top of the dome.
Gotcha.
It was like premeditated, but I didn't write it though.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. You introduce it real quick.
For sure, y'all tuned in right now. Hot 6.5 with Sleepy Loco. This the Life freestyle. Let's go.
His family sick, now I need some more haters. I'm in the cut with them bold, getting them gone, counting up my paper. She know I run up a check, I'm giving her 6, but I don't do no favors. I hit the hoe and I rotate her, independent ain't fucking with no label. Yeah, I'm addicted to hoe paper, take the bitch to the spot and go crazy. I'm still whipping the pot with a toe hanger, gotta give me a house with no neighbors. How you fixing a plate with no table? I ain't fucking with none of you, nigga. Drop a low and I'ma come get her with you. Draco, nigga, fuck that little pistol. Tombstone just to make it official. You nigga couldn't fuck with a picture of me. He was just dissing, now he on the T and his brother got popped in the middle of the week. My nigga got it done for the free, but I still hit him with some peas. I'm having power like Big Meech, but it's big sleep. Nigga, I hit that boy with a blick. His family sick, now I need some more haters. I'm in the cut with them bold, getting them gone, counting up more paper. She know I run up a check, I'm giving her 6, but I don't do no favors. I hit the hoe and I rotate. Ain't fucking with no label on game.
Don't pass your cornbread to him, but that's your cornbread. Hey, I'm a grown man, okay? I'm not gonna eat this cornbread if he wants the cornbread. Damn, if he wants some cornbread, let him go up to the front and get his own portion of cornbread. That's your cornbread. Fuck him. Hey man, he gonna eat his cornbread, all right? Fuck you. Right. Look, I don't need you to take up for me. I'm all right. I'm a grown man. I can handle it. You let him have your cornbread, you gonna be adding the drawer to clipping his toenail. That's no nigga iron. Maybe I ought to eat your cornbread. Oh, motherfucker, you can't have my cornbread, that's for damn sure. Cause if you try to take my cornbread, part 2 of my killing spree gonna begin up in here on your ass right now. If you think about my cornbread, they get the taste out your mouth, that's for damn sure. Now fuck him. Nobody take no cornbread from me. And that go for you and any other you motherfucking farmers wanna try some shit. You fuck around with me, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions.
Bags, what it do?
What do you put butter on your cornbread or like? How's that?
I will.
You.
I will put butter on my
you
cornbread.
Will?
Yeah.
Are you sharing it or no?
If you made the cornbread and you come out with some butter, I'm gonna put some butter on it.
Okay, all right.
And I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna enjoy it.
But you don't normally put butter on your cornbread? Is that like a Memphis thing?
I mean, it's like this. You can or you can't. It's not really like a you have to.
Okay, so you sitting at the table. It's 5 dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody getting a piece of your cornbread, or you?
Nobody's touching my cornbread.
Nobody.
Niggas know not to play with my food.
Okay, don't mess with that bread.
Yeah,
don't mess with it.
Don't play with my food. Play with your bitch.
Ooh, man, it's getting a little greasy up in here. Okay, all right. He said what he said, just like that. Let's talk about your writing process.
I'm in Vegas.
Let's talk about your writing process.
Yep.
Can you go into the studio and just freestyle?
Yeah.
And like, is there a process in your head? Like, I was listening to something earlier and they were talking about Jay-Z's process, right? They were talking about how he writes it, like, physically it's written in his head like a notebook.
Okay.
Is that how you knock it down, or is there like keywords?
So you trying to ask me am I like Jay-Z?
Listen, I've listened to you,
mm-hmm.
so I'm already coming up with my own conclusions.
Okay, I got you. So I tell you this, right? This is my writing process.
Okay.
I eat, sleep, shit, and breathe beats.
Okay.
Even when I'm not listening to a beat, there's a beat in my head that I'm imagining.
Okay.
So I am always creating.
Okay.
I could be babysitting some newborn dogs. There's gonna be a beat in my head, and I'm gonna be writing something in my head while I'm taking care of these little puppies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my process is always I do write in my head. I wouldn't call it a notepad mm-hmm. because I don't look at it. When I close my eyes, I don't view it as a notepad. It's more like a tablet.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that you would write scripture on.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like that's how deep the shit that come from me come from. And I don't feel like it's just coming from me. I feel like it's the universe speaking through me.
Absolutely.
To other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the king-isms that you have inside of you.
Yeah.
That, just exude that, whatever it is going to come out of your mouth.
Righteous. So
absolutely.
like this is the thing about the music I make, right? I 100% just write about what I'm going through or what I've been through. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I go through something and it might be tough, and once I get through it, I got the strength to write about it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I gotta be right in the midst of it and I gotta write about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's different situations, different energies, all of that good shit. But for the most part, I'm always working.
So is that like a therapeutic process? Like,
definitely.
Like is
definitely.
That like have you ever gone to therapy?
No.
No.
I mean, I done thought about it, but I never have.
I definitely
actually
suggest therapy for everybody, but also too, like within music, like sometimes like getting those things off your chest, is a form of therapy as well.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel like you're a writer.
Yeah.
You write?
I write a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely want to write a book one day.
You should.
I'm working on writing a script for a movie.
Tell me about that.
Yeah.
Give me the exclusive. Can I get the exclusive on that?
Definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
Well, tell me about
First time talking about
what are we talking about?
Well, I got a song called Spaceship from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch the video, the premise of it looks like the Mac. It looks like the movie, The Mac from back in the day. Mm-hmm. I had the big ass hair. I had the really, really sexy looking bitches.
On my computer with some big old hair.
Yeah, I had.
Kind of fantastic.
That, you know what? I think that was the I Can't Feel one, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But either way, same premise though. Like I had big hair and really bad bitches with me. So the movie will be kind of autobiographical, but it'll not be completely because hey, I don't want to incriminate myself on nothing.
Yeah,
but
it's not about you.
Yeah, exactly. It's about Memphis, honestly.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm going to be painting the story from my perspective.
Right.
And everything that's kind of just around my lifestyle. But I'm going to have to add some fantasy to it because I don't want to incriminate nobody or just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be raw.
It's all sci-fi.
It's going to be raw. Like, you're going to have some real guys in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have some real people, but I'm also gonna try my best to find like real drama students and people who are interested in actually being a part of film moving forward, like as a career, and give them an opportunity as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's dope.
Working on
it. And so when we say working on it,
mm-hmm.
like are we saying like 2024, 2025? We need to get the funds together to fund the film? Are we gonna be in the film festival? Like, I want you to think about all those things because it's in you. Like, you have that.
I definitely
already.
thought about that, and my game plan for the movie would realistically be for it to come out in the fall of 2024.
Okay.
Because the money wouldn't even be the issue. It's more so just this is something that's new for me.
Right.
Something I've never done before. So it's finding all the right pieces because I got the idea.
Right.
And I'm right now writing the script. But even though I'm writing the script, I have the entire story in my head. Mm-hmm. But I have to actually have a script for people to say,
of course,
back and forth. And it's got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's going to be really funny, and it's going to be some gangster shit, but it's going to be some real shit, too. You know what I'm saying? So kind of like Snow in the Bluff.
Right.
If you ever seen that.
Do you feel like when you see Memphis represented on television, do you feel like they're representing, your city well?
No.
What do you think they're missing?
Okay, so I'll start with, what's that movie with Whoop That Trick? Hustle and Flow. Mm-hmm. Love that movie. But they represented Memphis very terribly. Like the way that they did the accents, like it wasn't like people from Memphis. We like the Whoop That Trick song, but besides that, we don't really care for that movie like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like on a large level, like Hollywood and shit, like I don't feel like Memphis is represented well. But I do think that the music artists from Memphis and the producers and the songwriters from Memphis represent us very well.
Right.
Like from the older guys down to even the newer guys that's coming out.
Right.
Like I think we well represented. I just think Memphis a whole different type of environment, so it's just different.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how you represent it.
Yeah.
And how you make sure that everybody.
I'm gonna represent it like nobody ever represented it before.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm gonna put it down.
Okay, well, just invite me to the red carpet. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. You always invited.
Thank
every
you.
time.
I appreciate that.
And when you come to Memphis and you want some good food, just let me know.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure you good.
You listen. You don't have to threaten me with good food.
Yeah, it's gonna be good food and a good time. I got you.
Okay, and I'm not sharing my cornbread either.
You ain't got to. You just gonna be enough for you. I'm gonna have enough for me.
Thank you. Let's talk about I Can't Feel.
I got you.
What weren't you feeling?
Man, I wasn't feeling these niggas. I wasn't feeling just everybody that has like fake energy, people that like act like they down for you, but really they just using you for what they can get off you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that was what I Can't Feel was, because it's more so just like me reflecting on how much I've done for people and what hasn't not necessarily been done back for me, but just the lack of appreciation and all of that. But at the same time, like I said, I like to be super disrespectful. So I was speaking from a place of, all right, I'm reflecting on how y'all made me feel, but now I'm good. Like I'm eating. So you niggas got to go eat with the bums. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I figured it out, and I'm finna talk about you on this song. All
right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. It's I Can't Feel right here on Hot 702.
Let's go.
Loco. Feel shit, I need more affection. My mother pray to God, I keep a spiritual connection. Crack bubble in the pot, ounces going for 11. If you ain't getting money, I won't feel your presence. I can't trick off to the bitch, but if I love you, I'm a blessing. Don't front what they can't buy, that's a life lesson. Niggas run off every day. When you rich, you don't stress it. Put a bag on his top, they run down and correct it. My packs in their hood like they're red bottle beverage. It's bad model bitches trying to creep up in my section. They see that I'm connected. This gold chain and watch look good with my complexion. I ain't gotta move a muscle when I flex it. This water on my wrist make his bitch get naked on the first night. It's a damn shame I put on the first flight. Selfish ass nigga, know you ain't living right. I was in the apartment hallways trying to get it right. Serving niggas broad day like this shit was legalized until my last day on this earth. I'm screaming free the guys. The shit I went through left me hurt, but with a sicker mind. If my gun bust, somebody victimized. Real pain in my music, you niggas living lives. I stopped feeling emotions ever since my nigga died. And Mook we trust. Just like this. Where did I go wrong? Fuck with niggas. Whoever. I can't feel you niggas. I don't feel you niggas. Only thing I feel is how I feel when I peel through that motherfucking bankroll, nigga. I ain't go wrong, you niggas went wrong. Big Loco, nigga. And Mook, we trip. Be that what it do.
All right. I see some cakes up in that thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you know. Double cheeked up on a Wednesday.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Okay. All right. Listen, your voice is very unique.
Thank you.
And you know what? It's a lot of people who sound the same.
Right.
And that's, for me, and I listen to music all the time. I get independent music from people all the time.
Right.
I support independent artists. We pay royalties. Like, some of this music is just not it. And they don't have the right voice for it.
Right.
Have you heard somebody tell you that, like, your voice, like, you have that?
Mm-hmm. People was telling me that before I believed it in myself.
Mm-hmm.
For real. They was like, man, your voice is just great. You got the perfect rap voice. I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, I still feel like I'm getting better as I go. Like, I still remain humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to earth. Like, I know I'm the shit. Don't get me wrong.
Talk that talk.
I know I'm the shit.
Listen,
I know I'm him.
Listen, I didn't name myself Fine Ass, but I will respect it.
Come on
and
now.
say what it is.
You feel me?
Hey.
So I know I'm him, but at the same time, I respect the craft and I respect the game enough to know that I should always be a student to it. You
absolutely.
feel me?
And I don't think you ever stop learning.
Right.
Like I was
Unless
talking
you
to
want to.
I was talking to someone earlier today. I'm like, hey, listen, tomorrow I'm a different person tomorrow.
Right.
You know, I'm like growing every single day.
Thanks.
You know, so and I'm trying to learn something. I don't care how much education I have or how much information and knowledge that I have, you know, stored in my brain. It's always important to like have that extra growth and have that, you know, have the dialogue with people to, you know, stimulate your brain. Like
definitely
somebody who is mentally stimulating.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's that goal.
Yeah.
That's a goal. Like it's
just
hard to find that where I'm from.
Like, yeah, what? You stimulate? Just throw it.
Where I'm from, it's very hard to find
that
somebody that can mentally stimulate you.
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to, I don't know, educate yourself and keep yourself stimulated first, and then when you engage in conversation with other people, it's like, ooh.
I feel like self-love is the most important love.
Yes,
like
definitely.
People get so lost trying to find love and they don't even love themselves enough yet.
Absolutely. And that's a challenge.
Right.
So what made you have all this self-love for yourself?
Well, I think my grandma put it in me. Like my grandma always told me that I was like the best thing walking.
Yeah.
She was like, that's my baby. He gonna be this or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, she always just big, what you call it?
Big you up.
Big me up. Yeah, she always big me up. Like, and just, I don't know, she instilled it in me from a super young age.
Yep.
You feel me? My mama, she told me I was gonna be smart, or not smart. She said, you're gonna be, you're a young, black, educated. I can't remember. She used to make me and my brothers like say this shit like a mantra, like affirmations. Like,
yes,
I'm gonna be young, black, educated.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
like
here for affirmations.
That my mama and my grandmama are like my biggest reasons of how I am, like the person that I am.
Right.
My uncle is the big music influence, and he added a lot of my personality too. But definitely my mama and my grandma, they put that in me.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, like, listen, when you affirm your kids.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I'm so thankful that my mother, my grandparents, my father, my uncles, all of them, they were so affirming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already knew that I was gonna be spectacular when I was when I was little.
Exactly.
You know, so I'm like, hey, so even now I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty spectacular. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you're pretty spectacular. I like that.
100%. Thank you.
I
You
like
are
it.
too.
So what you do with all that I am him energy? What do you do with that? Like, how do you press that out in the world? Because I'm sure because when you have that type of energy, you attract a lot of people.
Right.
What does that look like?
Well, I do attract a lot of people, but I'm not the most approachable. You know, so I would say I just find ways of being able to put that energy out. Because sometimes I don't. Sometimes it just stays bottled in, you know, until I go to the studio and I just let it all out in there. You know what I'm saying? Or I might have to go to the club and stand on some couches or something or whatever, just looking good. For me, I'm really simple. Like, I'm a homebody, so like whenever I do want to like just feel good about myself or whatever, I go to the grocery store looking good. like put my chains on, throw my new shoes on, you know what I'm saying? Probably throw a Sleepy Loco shirt on because they're like, ooh, that's Sleepy Loco. Like, in my city now, I can't even go to the mall. You feel me? Like, they go, Sleepy, you know what I'm saying? So it's at a point where I got to move smooth, but at the same time, I still, like, it's my environment. I'm not finna just not go outside.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Do you have security with you sometimes?
Yeah, but I mean, not really. Like, I don't
think security. I have security with me.
I'm at a point where I secure myself and I have people around that will secure me. But at the same time, I'm always secure as far as myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. Like, because you can't always depend on the person. Like, somebody might say, I got your back. Can't nobody F with you. Can't nobody da-da-da-da-da. And then they let a nigga knock you out in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, shit. So, I don't depend on no nigga. Like, it's just, if you here and we together, I got your back, you got my back, cool.
But if something goes down and it don't go that way,
I'm going to be watching my own back.
Right.
Because I'm going to be like, so you ain't even going to help me, nigga. All right. I'm going to remember that. And you can't come around me no more.
No more at all. All right. So we got some new music too. We go get into in a bit. When we talk about being yourself, right? Because you got the song called "Be Myself."
Right.
Like, did you have to? Some people got to figure out who they are, right? They got to figure out, like, who am I going to be? This person, or if I'm just naturally this person, or I'm going to put on this persona to be this person. Like, but which one are you?
I wouldn't say I have a persona because I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, the regular me, even without just being Sleepy Loco, if you just said Chris, like, I'm just an exciting person to have in your life.
I love this.
Like,
talk.
I'm gonna light the room up for you. You know, that's just how I'm designed. Whether if I was doing music or if I was a lawyer, I'd be like top lawyer in the city type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what I wanted to do. And I always been like that. Like, whatever I apply myself to, like, I'm a master that shit. You feel me? I was an electrician for like 6 months, and I was like rising up in the ranks. They wanted me to be permanent. I'm like, nah, I want to rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. At what point did you say, you know what, I'm all in on this on the rap game? How old were you? Where were you? Do you remember that moment you was like, yep, this is the time?
I was 28, and I said that like I was just not 20, but I was 28, and I honestly, I had just got out of jail. Like, I had just caught a new charge and shit. I had to fight that charge for like 2 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like still heavily in the streets, but I was doing music at the same time. And I could never really be fully consistent with my music because I was always in trouble. So at 28 is when I decided I wasn't getting in trouble no more. You feel me? Like, I can't get in trouble no more. This is what I want to do. I love to do this, and this is what I'm, like, serious about. You feel me? So I just changed a lot of shit about me, like the people I hung around, the places I went to, you know what I'm saying, and my habits. I broke bad habits and formed good habits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was pretty much where it was. I was 28, and that's when I started taking it, like, dead serious, like, even managing my money better. Like, I was spending my money frivolously on dumb shit, and I didn't have to do that because I've always been a get money type of dude. So, like, for me to always get money, like, I don't really care about money like that. Money doesn't really mean that much to me.
Right.
Like, you have it to spend.
Right. So are you using it now, obviously, to invest in yourself?
Right. Yeah. Right. Like, now instead of just buying shit and just going places just to be going, now I go places to do stuff like this, to interview. Like, if I'm going to spend my money, I'm going to do it to do something that's going to be productive for me. You feel me?
Yes.
So, and I still do vacations too, but you know, usually it's going to be
because
work.
Because that's that self-care time too,
right.
You know,
you gotta have that.
You definitely have to have that. So tell me, do you have anybody on this Be Myself with you?
No, it's just me.
Just you?
It was produced by Second Self. He's a producer from Denver.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, go ahead and introduce it, and we're about to go ahead and get right into it.
Y'all, this Be Myself. It's the intro off of In Mook We Trust. This is one of my most heartfelt songs, and I killed that shit. So.
Yes, he did.
We trust. shells the lick with the grave. Cause never show these niggas mercy, cuz how you get paid quick. Fake niggas no way. Fuck them, let that K hit them straight. Hit 'em. We say center block and we don't play. Niggas don't hesitate, just meditate. Dinner, I can show you how to beat that case and get away with it. My best friend stabbed me in the back. I should have seen it coming. Focused on the wrong things. Running up behind a woman had me at her looking stupid. But that's what love do. This year I'ma touch $1 million. That's what the drugs do. Pull up service, whole crew. I don't wanna talk if I don't know you. I put my life on this pad and converted it straight to Pro Tools. Hoes do whatever you tell them when you that nigga. She bring it back quickly. I flip it and handle business. My money counter clicking. I practice that like religion. I finally master pimping. My bitches paying attention. It don't cost shit to listen. I can teach her how to get it. It's hot in my kitchen at the spot with them chickens. 6 o'clock, can't get nothing less than 4 pieces and a biscuit. I'm smoking master cook so many peas. It feel like no limit, little nigga. I'm in this kitchen whipping, but this ain't dinner, little nigga. I cut the dope. It still tastes pure. I'm a chemist, little nigga. Way I flip it, little nigga. They think I'm Timless, little nigga. Way I did it, little nigga. They won't forget it, little nigga. Yeah, I had to be myself, couldn't be nobody else. I did it on my own, didn't need nobody help. So when we on the road, just know we blowing O's. And if I die today, this how my story goes. Yeah, I had to be myself, couldn't be nobody else. I did it on my own, didn't need nobody help. So when we on the road, just know we blowing O's. And if I die today, this how my story goes. Be myself. And if I die today, this how my story goes. Yeah, I had to be myself, couldn't be nobody else. And if I die today, this how my story goes.
I like that. That's smooth. Even the video is smooth.
Yeah.
So you just got on the train and was like, we go shoot a music video like
basically. I was like, look, we gonna go downtown. We're gonna go to a hood that ain't nobody seen. Get some shit. We're gonna get on this trolley, get some shit, and then we're gonna go around. Where else we go? Beale Street. Yeah, we was on Beale Street.
In front of FedEx Mall.
Right in front of FedEx. Yep.
I like it in you. I like it. Y'all there by yourself too, like. Okay. Yeah. That's the kind of pool you got over there in Memphis.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can just do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smooth, though. Like, I'm not going to just act like I'm invincible. Ain't nobody invincible.
But you know what? I tell people all the time, I'm like, listen, if you walk in places like you're supposed to be there, no one's going to say anything to you.
Right. And for me, honestly, like, anywhere I go, if people don't already know me, my demeanor is going to tell you a lot about me.
Right.
So
you don't have to bark to demand any extra in a room.
Facts.
Like your
the
whole
quietest
aura.
person in the room is the most dangerous. So leave the quiet niggas alone. Leave them alone.
Goodness. All right. Listen, you know what? You got a pretty dope videographer. You know?
Yeah, Alua.
Hey.
That's my guy.
Yeah, he a little swagged out too.
Oh yeah, he the sauce. He woke up. I was like, bruh, are you the rapper today? Or am I the rapper today? He just sauced up today.
He like, no, I'm shooting these videos and
this man said we is in Vegas.
Hey, I'm surprised he didn't have a little, chest hairs out or nothing. That's how you got to do it Vegas style.
Right.
You got to have a little taco meat out.
A little taco meat.
Are you going to any pools or like what? Or what's
I got
going
a
on?
pool at my crib at the Airbnb. We shot a video in the
who
pool.
Who was I thinking
today?
About who was I thinking of? You know,
I had 4 models in the pool today. We did good.
Goodness gracious, we are outside all summer. What you got planned? Like, I know you're focusing on getting some more shots for your new album that's coming.
Right.
You got your clothing line.
Facts.
Next year, you're about to be back here because we're about to be talking about this play that you're writing or the script that you got going, or whether it's gonna be a play, a movie. I don't know.
It's gonna be a movie for sure, and I might make it into a.
I want you to think about this. Imagine it on Broadway. Just do what you want with that information. Okay, because
I can see it.
Man, listen.
I can definitely see it for sure.
Okay. I'm glad you're saying it from.
I ain't gonna give them too much, but I definitely was thinking about doing more than just a movie for sure.
Yeah, I think that would be dope. Yeah. So all of those things you got, like, are you gonna be on a tour? Are you gonna what else is going on? Because the summer is just getting started.
Right.
Yeah. So what you got?
What I got?
What's
I'm
the
about
plans?
to consistently drop new music for my fans because they've been wanting it.
Okay.
And moving around, just showing my face in these different markets.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be coming back and forth to Vegas consistently. Like, I'll be out here next month in May again.
Okay.
You know,
have you worked with any artists here?
Not yet, but I'm planning on it.
Okay. You have any names you want to put out there?
I just heard about somebody named Fast Money J.
Okay.
I just heard about him today, so I got to do my homework on him and see how he come in and see if it even if it's gonna make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I'm not the type of dude to just do songs with somebody just because they hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to actually make sense. It's got to be organic, and he got to want to do music with me. He might hear my shit and be like, I'm cool.
Right.
You know, I doubt it, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? So that's one name. Who else? There was this girl. I think her name was like Mia Ray. She's a singer. She from out here. I met her in the studio last night. I don't know. It's a couple people. I'm still looking, and hey, tap in. Y'all tap in with me. Okay. I'm willing to work.
Yeah, it's quite a few. It's quite a few people out here. Let's see. I mean, women to work with like Dimples. That's one. Larry June. Yeah, are you familiar with Larry June?
Yeah. I mess with Larry. I mess with Larry for sure.
You know, I met this dude from. He was from Chicago. His name was Real Young G. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but I really liked like his drive. You guys' drive and focus like kind of parallel.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like that about him. Like he was about he was about, you know, getting to the business. Mm-hmm. Okay. Who else we got? D Cross, Teddy Crooklyn. Like it's quite a few people I think that would be dope for you to work with.
And they all from out here?
Yeah, they're from here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of dope artists from here.
Yeah.
A lot of times the artists from here say, hey, you know, we're not getting the love, you know, from the city. Like, is that a thing from where you're from?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's everywhere. So everywhere the love is just coming from other cities.
Well, I would say in my city, we do tend to get love from like the surrounding cities, the smaller towns and stuff like that. But it's the same way though. Like, it's always gonna be somebody complaining about people not supporting them, people not showing enough love. And what I always say is, quit bitching, stop crying, keep working. Yeah, right. If they don't mess with you in this market like that, because you can't force people to like your music. You know what I'm saying? No matter how dope you think my music is, the people in Florida might not think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? You never know until I go down there. So you got to just keep pushing until you find your target audience, until you find who likes your music, and then you cater to them.
Right.
As an artist, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a business, and you're trying to make money.
Right.
So you can't make money if you don't have fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, yes.
If your fans, if the people around you, the music not growing from them to the other people around them, and it's not just consistently growing and growing and growing, and people not hitting you up, that's the main thing. If people not hitting you up like, hey, when is your next music coming out? Bro, you ain't dropped a song in a month or two. When you dropping I want to see you do a feature with this artist. If you don't got that in your DM, or people calling you and texting you, or when they see you at the grocery store asking you about your music, you probably need to go to a different market because your music not gravitating to them.
Right.
And that's all it is. You can't look for love. You got to look for who like your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is.
Right. So let's talk about this. So one of your first songs, you were talking about being an independent artist.
Yeah.
Do you plan to be independent indefinitely, or are you, you know, if the right, you know, thing comes about, are you going to sign and then no longer be independent? Like, what does that look like for you?
Right now, I'm more focused on just building my own brand and maximizing my catalog, so that if I ever was to sign with a label and get a situation going, I got leverage. I got a catalog that I can, you know, you might want to get 50% of my catalog. You might want 75%. Those are different prices. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at it from that perspective. Like, a lot of people go in thinking, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to get popping. Like, no, I don't care about being popping. I care about getting security, you know what I'm saying, financial security for my family. So if I'm not offered that, I'm going to go get it on my own.
Right. Because
I'm not going to just wait on somebody to give it to me.
So would you ask for, like, all of your, like to own all your masters and stuff like that? Like, what if tomorrow you had the meeting, right? Mm-hmm. The meeting was, I don't know, let's say it's $200 million contract, right?
200 million?
200, 200, yeah, $200 million contract. Let's say that, right? And let's say they want you to do only 5 albums, right? And what are you asking them for? Like, what do you need in return?
Well,
because I feel like a lot of people get out there and they don't even know what they want, so they're like, oh, 200 million, realizing they only might even leave there with 5. So, you know, like, what is it that's important to you? Because I know you said you want to have security for your family, and
200 million is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And,
but how much of it are you getting? That's what I'm saying. So what's your demands? If you got 3 things that you have to demand, what are the demands?
It's all about the situation. See, and I hate to answer the question like this, but let's just say, I want to pivot it a little bit. Let's say a label comes to me with, hey, we want the first 2 albums. We want to own the masters to that. Mm-hmm. This is my price for that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm going to just be real with you. 200 million. They can have all of the music I done already put out and a couple more albums for 200 million.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yes. If I'm getting all of that, the whole 200.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm going to do with the 200 million is just invest it. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to make even more money, and then I'm going to end up buying myself out the country. More than likely. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm always look at it. Like, I don't view myself as like a rapper like a Drake. I look at myself as like a Birdman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a better rapper. But I definitely look at myself as like
I love the way
executive.
I love this talk. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm an executive that can rap good.
Yeah, there you go.
You hear me?
Just like that. Let's talk about Monopoly.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're talking about money.
Featuring Eddie Valero. Shout out P, man. Shout out P. Fuck with him.
Tell me about that. So I see Hit Kid.
Hit Kid made that one. He made the beat.
Okay.
Definitely. You know, Hit Kid on fire right now. That's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
He cool as hell. He funny as hell. Basically, he just made the beat, and I made my part of the song, but I only wrote it. I didn't record it, and I ended up hitting up Eddie Valero to get him on the song. Mm-hmm. This was like 2 years ago. You feel me? We did this song 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I knew I wasn't ready to drop the song then.
Gotcha.
So I just put it in the vault, and I held on to it until I was ready.
Okay.
And then we shot the video.
You think the people, we ready to hear it right now?
Shit, let them hear it. It's Monopoly featuring Eddie Valero. Kid, what it do, man?
Let's go.
Yeah, I know they watching me. They eat up the drip and they copy me. You be up and topping me sloppily. I heard you been talking about robbing me. Okay, I be what I'm toppers be. I run in your spot, take over the block, and I play the game like Monopoly. Ain't none of them hot as me. Yeah, they bout to copy me. I know they watching me. They eat up the drip and they copy me. You be up and topping me sloppily. I heard you been talking about robbing me. Okay, I be what I'm toppers be. I run in your spot, take over the block, and I play the game like Monopoly. Ain't none of them hot as me. Yeah, they bout to copy me. Gon' send your little shooter, we gon' send them back in the box. How did he die? Got here with a Glock, and Sosa put one in his top. You whoop them hoes, I whoop the pot. You trap the O, I trap the block. You niggas everything that I'm not. The boy, you a bitch, a trick, a snitch, a lick. I'ma get you hit, catch you with the click, hit you with this blick, stand in your shit. I got 2 grams in this bitch, me and Sosa throwing hands in this bitch. Ay, I keep a blick on me. I got him hit, he thought it was big, homie. Tell him the truth, you mad, you broke as fuck, and Loco the rich, homie. Let's not forget that I had this bitch sucking my dick. Boy, you a hoe, you went through a phone, and you threw a fit. Ay, got on the internet talking that gangsta shit, but really you sick. been topping me sloppily. I heard you been talking about robbing me. Okay, I be what them toppers be. I run in your spot, take over the block, and I play the game like Monopoly. Ain't none of them hot as me. Yeah, they about to copy me. I know they watching me. They eat up the drip and they copy me. You be up and topping me sloppily. I heard you been talking about robbing me. Okay, I be what them toppers be. I run in your spot, take over the block, and I play the game like Monopoly. Ain't none of them hot as me. Yeah, they about to copy me.
Looking for Laro. I'm still at the spot to be pumping. The one that be thumping and jumping. Heavy metal, that shit get the dumping. Fatty house, I'm coming like Sherman. Eddie Murphy, my pockets be clumping. I'm in Cali gang banging and bumping. Trick or treat, we gon' fill up a pumpkin. Yeah, watch me like Hulu. I'm a turned up big nigga they love. Mimosa and burnt grits. Just left a little brush with the plug. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm beefing with 50. I'm Supreme all the way to the rugs. Yeah, 200 across, 30K, 1500 a slug. I got this little bitch so open. I be macking, I'm good with the words. 33 for the Larry Bird. Straight to 40s on side of the curve. I get paid like the first to the third. Stop the car, we gon' dump back and swerve. Put it in park, country get down. You know I hopped at a purge. Word.
Yeah, I know they watching me. They eat up the drip and they copy me. You be up and topping me sloppily. I heard you been talking about robbing me. Okay, I be what them toppers be. I run in your spot, take over the block, and I play the game like Monopoly. Ain't none of them hot as me. Yeah, they about to copy me. I know they watching me. They eat up the drip and they copy me. You be up and topping me sloppily. I heard you been talking about robbing me. Okay, I be what them toppers be. I run in your spot, take over the block, and I play the game like Monopoly. Ain't none of them hot as me. Yeah, they about to copy me.
So is that your neighborhood?
That's close to where I live at.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, I'm here for that. I like that joint.
Yeah.
So is that a Memphis dance that I see all the guys doing on that video?
Yeah, it's called bucking and juking.
Bucking and juking. Okay, okay, I'm here for that.
Definitely a Memphis dance. For sure.
All right, cool.
It's
I
a
can
style
hear your phone
of
in the
dance,
background.
actually. You can hear my phone?
I can hear his phone.
I think that was my phone.
That's your phone? Okay,
yeah,
that's your phone.
I'm sorry.
Got it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Listen, we're about to wrap this thing up, but you got a new song out.
Yeah.
Okay, Popcorn Player.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this. Okay, tell me who produced it. Who tell me everything.
Popcorn Player was also produced by Hit Kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's featuring Primo Rice.
All right.
My player partner. You know what I'm saying? And we was just talking about some player shit. You feel me? It was the name of the song kind of just rolled off the tongue, so I
just
came
like
up
that.
with it. Yeah, it was cool.
Well, when are you shooting visuals for this?
When are we shooting the visuals? I'm not gonna lie, because I hate. No, I ain't gonna say I don't know.
Okay.
But I know it'll be this year. But Primo is one of them artists that consistently tours.
Okay.
Like, he tours a lot, and last year I was on tour as well. So we didn't have time to really just bump down and just do it. But he did a show in Memphis last year as well. Or no. Was that this year? Was that early this year? Yeah, that was early this year. We did a show together in Memphis. Okay. And we talked about it. So I talked to his manager, talked to him about it. So we got it squared away. Okay. So it's on the way.
Okay.
It's on the way for sure.
All right. Well, go ahead and introduce it and we'll get right into it, just like that.
Yeah. For all my popcorn players out there, you know what I'm saying? Put the pickies in the air. You did. Popcorn Player by Sleepy Loco featuring Primo Rice. Let's go.
Let's get it. Hot 7025 FM.
Okay, I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper. New pack alert. It's a op in the air. Bad bitch breaker. Popcorn player. I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper. Ayy, I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper. New pack alert. It's a op in the air. Bad bitch breaker. Popcorn player. I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper. Okay, I got a lot of haters, but I got my cake up. Pimpin' on this bitch, she gon' pay what she weigh up. We don't take pay, cause they sell we sell acres. Them niggas hate us, cause they broke and they ain't us. Let them know I got it on my own. At grandma's house, I started with a zone. Mookie taught me how to pull a hoe. Now I'm moving bows that is strong and I can put you on. Before I was rapping, yeah, I used to be trapping. You can catch me in traffic, go in the trap with a package. I heard he get them for low. Damn, why Loco be taxing? I heard he get them for low. Damn, why Loco be taxing? I put my eye a Swiss as soon as he fall in the casket. All of my young niggas savages. We young and habit shit. I'ma put my ops in a blunt. Or roll them in a wood, cause they ain't hitting till I run. Okay, I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper. New pack alert. It's a op in the air. Bad bitch breaker. Popcorn player. I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper. Ayy, I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper. New pack alert. It's a op in the air. Bad bitch breaker. Popcorn player. I got a lot of haters, but I got more paper.
It's a op in the air.
It's a op in the air.
It's a op in the air.
You know what I'm saying? Please me, you know, it's always a trick. You did.
I'm ballin' hard, dribble bitches like I'm Uncle Drew. They got the perms tryna earn like they always do. I'm clocking loot from these skeezers in the city streets. I'm on the east with the freaks sliding on these beats. I'm counting bands in the trance, I'm going ham. Oh, in the trance, do my damn dance, making jams. I heard his lames talking down on the player P. I drop my nuts on his bitch, all the players see. I'm in the G with my niggas where we politic. We countin' grip, never ever worry about a bitch. I'm on the strip, land ism, letting chickens know. I mac a bitch with a bitch, let these chickens go. She throw that dough on the floor, get down on your knees. She give me more of a show, now I play it please. I make her go for the low, talking play it fee. Toast your CD out the whip, your shit play it free.
Far too smooth.
I appreciate it.
It's too much. It's like it's too smooth for everybody.
Yeah,
I'm here for that.
Hey, I'm smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm aggressive. I'm a smooth and aggressive. I'm like the perfect blend.
Okay.
Of both.
Okay, I like it in you.
Yeah.
I like it in you. You have any idea when your new album is gonna come out?
As far as when the new project comes out, I'm not gonna put a specific date on it,
okay.
but I can say that y'all can definitely expect it before the end of the summer.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Okay, so we got going into the fall with all this goodness. I like it.
Yeah, that's what we looking like.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie, I just dropped 2 projects like back to back.
Right.
So it's like I'm not in a rush to.
You got stuff that you can
keep
work on, right?
Right. Well, more so it's like this too. Like you can go farther, in my opinion, with putting your promotion dollars and budget or whatever behind one thing versus trying to get people to listen to a whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can get everybody on Popcorn Player and then drop the project, everybody might want to listen to the project because they fuck with pop. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Just feed them.
Well,
listen,
listen,
at a time.
those of you who need to hear all that goodness, Popcorn Player is going to be in rotation right here on Hot 7025 FM. You tell the people where can they find you on social media? Where can they stream your music? All of the good stuff. How can they buy your all of your merch? All of that stuff. Tell us.
You can find me at OG Sleepy Loco on pretty much every platform. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to buy merch, I have a website, livethelifeworld.org, or you can just DM me and I'll send it, or I'll bring it, or you can come get it. However you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to the bag, or the bag going to come to me. However, we got to make it happen. But new music dropping soon. I just dropped the On My Mind live performance with Overlooked Heroes today. So y'all go check that out. We killed that. The actual music video coming out in a couple weeks. You feel me? Just dropped that life freestyle, so y'all go turn me up. Go like them comments up on that. You feel me? Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm doing. I'm not trying to just say, all right, I'm a boom, 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 boom. I'm more so just going with the flow and doing what's organically feeling good to me. So right now, dropping music, doing music videos, and doing this feels good.
Right.
So this is what I'm doing.
Listen, this smooth dude right here, he is on a promo run, and he, he gonna come to your city and light up your life too. So it just is what it is. Listen, I so appreciate you for coming through.
I appreciate you having me.
It's a lot of good energy, a lot of good vibes, and I really, really, really appreciate that.
Always.
And shout out to I call him a studio groupie, but I know he don't want to be called that. But we definitely got your videographer and your photographer here in the building. He don't have his chest hairs out, but you know what? It is. It is what it is. So we will see you soon.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, listen, we got a popcorn player in rotation. You can actually go into hot7025fm.com, click where it says request. You can pull up the song and you can request it just like that, okay?
Okay.
Put that thing in rotation as many times as you'd like.
Make sure y'all requesting popcorn player.
Yes. Well, thank you, and we'll see y'all, next time, all right?
Yeah, I'll be back.
We out of here.